Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Bangla learning course for CMC foreigner students designed by me. Uh, in in the first class, I think I should read all of this to you. Introduction. Every year, a number of overseas students join Chottogram Medical College to pursue their MBBS degree. While the academic content is challenging in its own right, an additional layer of difficulty arises from the language barrier. Almost all lectures and communications happen in Bangla. For students who come from non-Bangla speaking backgrounds, this creates a major obstacle. Understanding lessons, interacting with patients, this will happen in third year and fifth year. Third year and fifth year have word classes where you have to interact with patients. So what was I saying? Interacting with patients and even managing everyday conversations becomes frustrating and isolating. Learning a new language, especially without any background, can feel overwhelming, especially when done alone from scratch, meaning that you are all alone and you don't have any expertise or books to how to learn Bangla, and from zero basically you're starting. This course was born out of a simple idea to help fellow international students feel less lost and less more included. Okay, so as a fellow student, I empathize with these struggles because I am also trying to learn a new language. That's why I have created this Bangla learning course tailored specifically for CMC foreign students, but also for any foreigner student. Focusing on real life and classroom communication. That's going to take a while. First, I have to teach you the alphabet. I will try to help you as much as I can in learning this language. I will try to answer a question in the WhatsApp group, meaning that I will join your WhatsApp group and then answer your questions if you have any. Or if you message me on WhatsApp at the number this. Lastly, I express my gratitude to ChatGPT for helping me type a large portion of this book. ChatGPT helped me. Okay, then let's start it. Oh, there's more. Objectives of this course. By the end of the course, basically I'm trying to teach you listening and speaking Bangla, also reading some basic children books, reading Bangla of course, write all the Bangla alphabet with this floating icon, and also the keyboard. Type in Bangla using a Bangla keyboard on a phone, meaning that sorry, not this one, the Google board thing. Okay, why don't I just okay. So prerequisites to benefit more from this course, make sure you have the following already. Okay, so this is the where is it? This is the name of the app is X Recorder, and it has a lot of functions, but the function I need you to download right now is brush. The reason why I need you to do this is because this icon, this thing, can help you type on the write on the screen. So basically, if I write A B C D, I can do that with my finger. So you will need that for this course as I am designing it. And so the name of the app is X Recorder. You have to open it and give it some permissions, such as showing above other apps. That's the permission you have to give. And then find this icon, brush icon, and then you can write on the screen like I am writing here. And this one is for screen recording, but you don't need that, I do, so that's for me. Okay, and download that needed Bangla keyboard for Google Gboard on your phone. So basically Google has a keyboard named Gboard, and it has a lot of languages. One of them is Bangla. So you have to install that keyboard, then allow it, and then in the settings you have to search for the language called Bangla, of course. Why is it so Bangla? And then there will be two options: Bangladesh and Bangla Bharat, basically meaning India. So you have I think both are the same, but regardless I use the Bangladesh. So you have to find this thing, specifically Bangladesh, and then these three options will be there. I use this one, but this is not for you. For you is this one. This is hatar lekha, mane ki bolam, handwritten Bangla keyboard. So you can use this and write Bangla the same way I'm like this. I mean, so suppose I will write this. Suppose I will write this. Why is my handwriting so bad? I will write this, and the keyboard will write Bangla. Okay. So whatever you write Bangla in using your finger, the keyboard will write it. Okay. So that's what you need. Two things you need, and of course how to get the best results. So memorize. I will tell you to memorize some things, or not some, actually a lot of things, and I will also show you how to apply all of that. But memorizing is a big part. Okay, watch the video. Of course, I'm recording the video multiple times if you don't understand. Revise earlier videos if there are any gap delays or neolations, meaning it takes time to make prepare and type all everything, then record it, so it may be delayed because I'm kind of busy like you. Practicing writing the words and letters I teach. Repetition is okay. So writing the words, how do you write? Like this. So write A like this, or when I teach you Bangla you have to write this. This is O, so you have to write what I tell you to write on the screen. I'm not asking you to write on the khata or notebook. If you can, that's your choice, but I'm telling you that first at least do this. Write on the screen. Practice writing. Use the tips I give you for using ChatGPT to test and review learners. Okay, so I will give you something that you can use to examine yourself. Okay, you will see that soon, inshallah. Okay, next we have revise each lesson 2 times a day for 5 to 10 minutes per day if possible, meaning that you have to revise this 2 or 3 times a day, because if you do this once a day then the next day you might forget it, but if you do it 3 times a day, for example in the morning, in the afternoon or in the night again, then 3 times repetition, and basically it's not new thing, it will become an old practice thing. And be aware that you can view the list of contents of this Google Doc by using the document outline feature in the menu, meaning this where is it? Okay, so if you write this, then you will see the list of contents, meaning how many lessons, etc. Okay, so here we are. Took 5 minutes to 6 minutes to get here. Anyway, lesson 1, introduction to Bangla vowels. In this lesson I will teach you basically you can understand that I'm going to teach you Bangla vowels. I will use English, but there's a problem. The problem is English has no consistent pronunciation rules, meaning English vowels and consonants both can be pronounced, meaning written is one way and the speaking is another way. Let me show you how that happens. Okay, the first word is anatomy. Look, there are 2 A's here. Okay, but the two A's are not pronounced the same way. This is anatom. The first A is A and the second A is na. So first A and then A. Two different sounds, A, A. So for example, if I want to explain it further, we do not say anatomy. So if I pronounce both of them A, or we do not say anatomy. We do not say A and we do not say we say anatomy. So the vowels are pronounced different ways. And next one to sit and bird. So this one has a E sound and this one has a A sound, bird. Okay, so we do not say sat, because we say sit, and we say bird but not bird. Okay, so it doesn't match with what is written here. It can be pronounced in different ways according to whatever the English people say, of course. So the English has no consistent rules. A few more examples, then we will go to Bangla. This is cup and this is put. This is a sound and this is a u sound. So we don't say kup or pat. We say cup and put. We do not say kup and put. Put is okay, but kup is not okay. Cup, we have to say cup, because the English language has no consistent rules. This is he and this is lamb. Okay, so it's the same letter but pronounced differently. He, lamb. We don't say ha or he or problem. You don't say that. This one has 2 A's, but both of them are pronounced differently either. So I and a. So these are also different. We have pot, o sound. We have go. Pot is o sound. Go is o sound, and love is a sound. So if I try that here, okay, pat, ga, love doesn't make sense. So it's always different in English. There's no rule. Because of the inconsistency, you cannot rely on English spellings or vowels to learn Bangla sounds accurately. So because English can be read multiple ways, it cannot be accurate in depicting what the Bangla sounds will be, unless you trust what I say. Not it. Okay. So you have to trust the way I pronounce the letter, meaning that there will be Bangla letters, I will pronounce them, and you have to memorize how I pronounce them. Okay. and use one fixed English equivalent I give you, meaning that I will give you some English letters for specific Bangla letters, meaning that this Bangla letter has to be written with this letter, and you have to use that in this course, not outside, of course. You have to use that for that purpose only. You cannot use it for like the way other words are spoken. Stick to the English sound, only sound, not what do you say that spelling. Okay. Whatever sound I tell you that this means this here, then you have to stick to that in this course. Okay, so not outside of the course, of course. I'm teaching you Bangla, so you have to learn Bangla here, not English, not what you already know about English. Okay, so having said all that, here's the table for Bangla vowels. Okay, so we have many Bangla vowels. I will write all of them once at least. The first one is O, this like this. The second one is okay. Let's teach this two first. So O is like O. I'm saying this. This is A-E-I-O-U. Okay, so O. This is O, and this is also O. Bangla O, of course. So this is O, and this is also O. This one is A, like the word on. Okay, so we have the English word on, and we pronounce it on, not own. A-E-I-O-U. So this one is O, and this is on. Two different sounds. Okay, so you have to say this O, and this says A. Two different sounds. And you what I want you to remember is that when I write in this course this, then this means O, and if I write this means on. Sorry, on, not on. A. That's the sound A. O, A. And that's the two Bangla vowels. Why is it so ugly? This and this. These two Bangla vowels are pronounced as O, the first one, and A, the second one. Okay, so these are the first two. Then let's get to the next two. We have okay, let's run these two. So this one is like this, and this one is like this. Okay, so you might notice that these two look similar. Okay, and this one has an what do I say, line more. Okay, so this one is pronounced as A, and I wanted to remember that A means in this course A means ABCD, meaning that A B C D E F G. When you say A, you just mean A. Okay, so stick to that A sound here. So I want you to say that when I write one A, that means A B C D A sound. A, this is A, Bangla A, and this is A. Like for example, the word father. So when I have the father word has A, but you don't say feather. Okay, feather means a part of a bird, you know, the things on this body. So this is father, and I want you to remember that in this course when I write double A, that means A sound, and this is the Bangla word for A. Let me write all that again. This is the Bangla word for A, and I want to use this for depicting A in this course, only in this course. Okay, so again, this is A, and this is A, and how I will use English one A and double A, and I will mean this specifically. So this will always mean A, and this will always mean A for these two Bangla vowels. Okay, I think it's better if I do it from further. So we learned four so far. O, remember. Okay, please remember the difference between these two, O and A. If I write, underline that. Okay, in this course. Okay, so O, A, the first four, and the next four will be basically the same. Okay, so you might notice that I have written the same thing below for these two. This and this looks similar, quite similar actually. So I have written E, just like the word E. We A B C D E, and we also used to have the English word C. So here we also find the sound E. Okay, C E. So this E sound is applicable for both of these English Bangla letters. This is also E, and this is also E. Yeah, and you might ask that why is it different then? Well, the explanation is that these two are 100% same in pronunciation, but different in spelling, meaning that in different words we use different spellings for these two, and that doesn't actually have any significance. That's the different spelling. We do not have anything else, so we will use these two. That's the thing. So I mean, that's how we write it, and that's how we write it. There's no other explanation other than that. Okay, so these two are exactly the same in pronunciation, and you have to just remember. That's all you need to remember. You don't. I will not make you memorize words yet. Okay, so you just have to remember that this is E, and this is also E, and I will use E for depicting this vowel sound. Okay, and I already told you that E can be used for many different spelling pronunciations, but you will stick to E for this course. Okay, no other no other pronunciation for E in this class. Next we have these two. So if I write that, these two, so it's basically almost the same, just this thing, there's one hand more. Okay, so it's basically easier to memorize. Okay, so what is this? This is U. So this is U, and this is also U, and I will use U, U, A-E-I-O-U for this, but you will not pronounce it as U. You will only say U. Okay, for this course. Okay, so I have two words here. It's put. So in put, the word put, you have U sound. So that's what you will memorize for these two Bangla letters. And finally the last two. Okay, okay, so the first two, O and O, are quite similar in pronunciation, meaning O, O, kind of nearby, and I will use O and O underlined for these two. Quite similar in pronunciation, the second two as well. We have A and A, kind of similar, and these two and these two are totally the same in pronunciation, E, E, U, U. And the last two are kind of different. They are compound vowel, meaning two vowels in one. Okay, so you might remember that I said this means O and this means E. This is O and this is E, but together they make OI. O, E, OI, and that's the Bangla vowel OI. Okay, so that's what we have here. And the second one is this. This is O and this is U, as I just said before a little while ago. So O, U becomes O, and that's the Bangla vowel, this one, O. Okay, and I have used two English words that are kind of similar to this pronunciation, but not exactly 100%. The point, oi, and soul, O sound. Okay, so we have to memorize what from here. We have to memorize all the Bangla, how to write all these Bangla things, and the pronunciation I give you for this. Okay, this is O, right? This is O. This is A. This is A. So as I was saying, I was writing all of them and telling you how to pronounce them, and also the English thing I will use in this course. So the first four were O, A, E, A, and the next two, this is E, this is also E, this is U, and the another hand, this is also U, and the last two, this is OI, and this is O. And as for the English, this is O, this is A, this is A, this is A, E, U, Oi, O. So you have to remember Bangla and the English. Specifically the English I am saying you right now, telling you right now. Okay. Okay, so here I try to show you the first the 10 Bangla vowels, and also try to show you how to pronounce them in English, and assign one English letter for each of them. Now we this lesson is a little longer. We have to learn another thing. In Bangla, vowels can be written in two different ways. One independently, where the vowel stands alone. Basically this one. Okay, all of these are independent vowels. If I read this, then you have to say O, A, A. Okay, but there's another way. Number 2, in combination with the consonant. Okay, so in English we have vowels and consonants. So in Bangla we also have vowels and consonants. Vowels help us pronounce the different things. O, A, A, E, O, I, O. All of these sounds we can generate with vowels, and the consonants will not exactly let's give an English example. So if I say cap, so the vowel is helping me to pronounce the word, but the other sounds C and P are coming from these two consonants. Okay, so without this I wouldn't get the sounds, and without the vowel I could not pronounce the word. So the vowel will help me pronounce the word, and the same thing in Bangla. Okay, so in combination in Bangla, when a vowel comes with a consonant, the vowel switches to the shortcut form. When the vowel takes a shortcut form, meaning that in English doesn't have that, but Bangla has. So of course we will use vowels with consonants in order to generate different sounds and also to pronounce the word. But when the vowel is pronounced on its own without any Bangla word consonant, then it will be like the what it is taught here, these things, these 10. And when it comes with a consonant trying to help that consonant, then it will not come in like that above, but it will take a shortcut mode. What is that? In the table above, you show vowels, how vowels look when they written on their own, meaning independent forms. Now let's explore how they appear when attached to a consonant. Okay, so these attached forms are called short forms, or kar in Bangla. You don't have to memorize that, just wait. To demonstrate this, I will use the first consonant of the Bangla alphabet, Ka, and it is pronounced as K. Okay, so this is I taught you 10 vowels. Now I am teaching you one consonant for this lesson. Okay, I will use this. Ka means K. Let me write that once at least. You have to write it many times. This is Ka. This thing. Okay, and what's the English equivalent? It's K. Okay, so if I write this is K. Okay, when combined with different vowels, Ka changes its shape a little depending on the vowel. No, actually the vowel changes the shape, not the consonant. This is wrong, sorry. The table below shows the shortcut forms of all the vowels. I will show you how each vowel modifies the consonant Ka. Okay, so we have 10 vowels as you can see here, and I will use another consonant Ka, K. Okay, so let's go full form, shortcut form, and pronunciation. Okay, the pronunciation I have already told you: O, A, E, O, I, O. Okay, but the middle row is new. Okay, so let's see how to use this. Okay, so full form, shortcut form, pronunciation. I have to get that. Now let's see how to use it. Okay, so this is K. But in English you can just say K. You have to add A, I, or U something. Okay, so I want to say O, K and O together, but I cannot use the independent vowel because I'm using it with a consonant. So I will use a shortcut, which is like this. So if I say this, then it becomes Ko. Okay, so this is O, pronounced as O right here. Okay, so I could not use the independent form, I used the shortcut form, this one, with the consonant K, and it became Ko. Okay, so let me do that again. This is Ka, that's the consonant K, and if I said this, then it will not work. I have the shortcut form. The shortcut for O is this. Okay, so when I do that, I have a O. Now I can read this Ko, like that. Okay, I will teach you what this means later, but let me teach you the other things. Okay, again this is consonant K. I have to write beautifully. This is K. Okay, so let me write K. Okay, now this is A, as I taught you before, but I cannot use it with consonant. I have to use the shortcut form. What is the shortcut? Two shortcuts for this. Sorry, it's not my rules, it's Bangla rules. Okay, so this is the first consonant. Sorry, not the first. This is the shortcut for A, and when I add that, I have to add an A to the pronunciation. So earlier it was K, I couldn't pronounce it. Now it is K. Okay, this was A, and now this is K when I add the shortcut. vowel to it. Okay, another shortcut is this. Okay, so this was K, and now I have added the shortcut for A. So now pronunciation is K. Again the same. Okay, not K, K. For this course, this is K. Okay, now this is A, as I told you before, but the shortcut is like this. Okay, so when I add it to the consonant K, then the pronunciation will change to K. K. Okay, the earlier was K, and now it is K. Now, oh wait, where are you going? Okay, so this is E, and this is also E. So when I add the shortcut this, then it becomes key. Okay, and there's another shortcut for E like this. When I write this, then it also becomes key. The two are same actually. And then let's go to the next one. This is U, and this is also U, but shortcuts are here. Okay, so when I write this, then it becomes ku, and when I write this, the second one, then it also becomes ku. Okay, so using with consonants. Okay, the last one, last two are oi. I told you it is oi, so the shortcut is like this. So when I do that, okay, when I do that, then the pronunciation will be koi. Okay, and then the last one, this is o, and the shortcut is like this. Oh no, that's wrong actually. That's wrong. So the o shortcut is like this. Okay, so when I write that, it becomes ko. So it will be like this ko. Okay, so I said a lot of things, and let me revise all that. O R A R E U U O oi o. Those are the Bangla vowels, and then I told you how to write the English for all of this. So this is O, this is O, this is A, this is A, this is E, this is U, and this is Oi, and this is O for the English, using the English. This is O, this is O, this is A, this is A, this is E, this is also E, this is O, and this is also O, this is OI, and this is O. Okay, and I also taught you the shortcuts for each of these, which are, oh, I did not tell you one of them. Okay, so this is K, right? This is just K. Okay, so I have not added any shortcuts yet. All of these shortcuts I have not added. When I don't use a shortcut, then it this was K. Okay, when I do not use any shortcut, then it automatically means that this one is active, meaning that this was O, this was R, that O R A R, right? So the second one is R. And so when I do not write anything, I do not use any symbol here. That when I do not use any symbol, that means this one's always active. Okay, so all of these will work if the symbol is there. If there's a consonant and there is no symbol at all, that means this one is active. Okay, so you have to pronounce it as Ka. So that's why all of the Bangla consonants I will teach you later, all of it will be pronounced as Ka, Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, because none of when writing all of them we do not use any symbols usually in the beginning. So when we do not use any symbol, then used without a symbol is the Bangla vowel O, and that's why we normally pronounce all of the Bangla consonants with O if we do not say anything. Okay, so again, there's a lot of stuff I have to revise a couple of times for you. Okay, so this is O, A, A, E, U, and also O, Oi, O, and these are the shortcuts for that. This is shortcut O, and O is used without a symbol. When there is no symbol, O is active. and this is for A, the two things. This is for A, one line. This is for E and E. Okay, so basically they go upwards. The symbol goes up, and this is O and this is for O. Both of these go down, and this is for OE. It's called, and this is for O, which is wrong actually. The sign for O is like this. Okay, so both ways. And I also told you the English things I will use for here: O, A, E, O, Oi, O. I will teach you. I will use all of this. Okay, so I have to write. You have to write, of course. I and also do I. Okay. This is wait no. Where should I write? Where should I write? Where should I write? Oh, here, of course. Okay, let's write here. This is O. Wait. This is O. This is O. This is A. Oh no. This is A. This is A. This is E. This is E again. This is O. This is also O. This is OI, and this is O. Okay. This is the shortcut O. O doesn't have a the next thing we had, it was no shortcut at all, and this is A. This is also A. This is A, and for E is like this or like this, go upwards. For the two O's, one is this and the other one is this. Okay, so both go downwards, and then OE is like this, and O is like this. Okay, and that's kind of complicated. And finally we have the English things. This is O, this is A, this is A, this is A, this is E, this is O, this is E, OI, this is U, O. Okay, that's the 10 Bangla vowels. It's almost half an hour. You need to memorize everything in this table, basically this table. How to achieve mastery in this. Practice how to write Bangla in their indefinite form in the shortcut. Okay, the indefinite form and shortcut and English. That's kind of hard. We use the floating icon of the X recorder app. Basically this thing I'm using here. Okay. You have to remember how to pronounce each of these. 2020. It's a 10 past 9 is wrong. Sorry, why did I make such mistakes? It's like 20 symbols, and the English letters I am using to indicate those sounds. Okay, listen to me pronouncing them a few times a day. Okay, so let me pronounce them right now. O, A, I, E, U, O, O. O, E, A, I, E, U, O, O. O, A, I, E, U, O. Okay, pronounce 3 times. You should listen to that again and again. And then we have self-practice with ChatGPT. Send the following message to ChatGPT and then write the English pronunciation of all of them from your memory using the brush floating icon. If you fully succeed in this 3 times, then you have mastered the lessons. Okay, so you have to basically copy this. Okay, and then I will go to ChatGPT. Wait. Okay, so here is ChatGPT. I will give this message to it. Okay, and then send it, and then it will produce a result. Okay, now I will test myself if I know what these are. Okay, the first one is this. No. Yes, okay, this is the full form for E. The second one is this is the shortcut for A. So the third one is this is the shortcut for E, shortcut. Okay, 3 done. The second next is this is the full form for E. The next one is this is the full form for O. The one next is this is the shortcut for E. The next one is this is the shortcut for U. This is the next one is this, and this is the full form for U. The next one is this, and this is the full form for O. The next one is this. How do I write them? This is the shortcut form for OE. The next one is this, and this is the shortcut form for O. The next one is this, and this is the shortcut for full form for A. Okay. The next one is this, and this is the full form for A. The next one is this, and it's the full form for E. The next one is this, and it's the full form for OE. The next one is this, and it's the full form for O. The next one is this, and it's the shortcut form for E. The next one is this, and this is the shortcut for A. Next one is this, and this is also the shortcut for A. The next one is this, and this is shortcut for O. Okay. And there is one thing without a shortcut, which is O. Okay, and if you do not see any shortcut, then it is O. Okay, so then and if you want to you have to practice this again and again. So and of course you have to read that Google Doc before answering. Okay. If you write this, paste it again. Just pasted it, copy paste, send it again, and it will make it again another random rearrangement. And only the original 20, no other. Here's a corrected version using those. What do you mean? Why do I have to do that? So he's saying that okay, only the original 20 is this one, and this, and in the above one he added this thing which I did not teach you yet, so please don't okay, so this is just one extra, that's not a problem actually. Okay, so I think you should do this and this both on your screen. Please write it. You have to write it in order to master it. Okay, so this is the end of this class. I hope to see you again for the next class. Okay, assalamu alaikum.